Blue here. I'm live streaming because I need to chat with everybody and freaking stop stressing. For those of you that don't know what happened and you haven't watched my other live streams, when I was at the hospital, 2 shootings happened, and one of them came in. They were trying to help him, but his head was fucking blown off on one side, and they couldn't help him. The other one, while I was waiting in the waiting room, got carried in by his friends. He had a towel over his head, and his chest was just blown out. And he was dead on arrival. I mean, he was white, not moving, not responsive. Just, they couldn't help either one of them. And then after that, they put us on lockdown because they apparently couldn't find whoever was shooting. And that lasted for 6 hours. And they wouldn't let us leave, and if people went out, they weren't allowed to come back in. You can find out information if you look up Ocala, Florida shooting, January 25th. They won't give you much information, but you can watch a news clip on what happened. And it was, hey geek, it was the most, I wouldn't, not horrifying, but honestly, the most graphic thing I've ever seen in my life. And just, it was crazy. And when they told the family that, you know, they didn't make it, they lost it naturally. And it was hard to see that too, because that's something that will always stick with you. And it was over something stupid. It was a fight. I don't know what the fight was about, but I said in my other live streams, if you haven't watched it, you know, it could have been avoided. You know, they didn't have to pull out a gun or anything. And 2 people lost their lives over stupidity. And they were pretty young guys. You know, they were about maybe my age or younger. And it was just awful. I don't know if they caught the guy yet or not. They haven't said anything. They haven't said if the 2 shootings were, like, related or anything like that. So, as soon as I find that out, I'll let you guys know. But I sat with one of the mothers of the victim, and I cried with her. I let her cry on my shoulder. I prayed with her, and I was like, it's going to be alright. They're going to get this guy that did this. You know, stay strong. You know. And she's like, thank you, you know. And it's just over something so stupid. 2 lives wasted. Something I wish I hadn't seen, but shit happens. Am I still kind of shaken up? Yeah. Very shaken up still. Trying to, you know, clear my mind of it. But the thing that's the worst is it could have been avoided. That's the worst part. You know, these young guys had their whole lives ahead of them. You know, and now there's nothing. So I don't know. But just look up. Go on Google and look up Ocala, Florida. It's Ocala, and then Florida, and then the shooting January 25th. They had a witness in the emergency room, so hopefully that helped them catch that bastard that did this. There were a bunch of cop cars there. There were like 12 cop cars, a forensics team, maybe 1 or 2 FBI's. It was a freaking madhouse over there. Plus, we were on lockdown for 6 hours because they couldn't find the guy, and the 2 guys that brought in the friend left. So they're thinking that they were involved. So that was just something else. And the poor family, we heard them. And, you know, they're like, she's like, "You're telling me my baby's dead?" I was just like, "Oh no." And she was screaming. And the other people started screaming, and everyone just went silent and just kind of like teared up a bit. We're like, you know, our hearts are with you, and then we just start praying for her.
So you got positive confirmation on this?
It's all you can do.
Thank you, understand.
So I hope they catch this guy. If you want to, I want to start a prayer chain for Serena. That's the name of the mother. I don't know her last name. I don't know any other information. So just pray for her. I'm trying to get like a whole prayer chain going.
I have also just learned
that they catch this guy and that he gets the time that he deserves for doing this.
We have protocols to follow. What about the speaker?
It is ridiculous.
I have no idea. Where is he? He's the commander-in-chief now, sir. I don't know what to tell you. This is one flight. Shouldn't have been late for.
And you know what? The whole thing happened by the courthouse. There's like an apartment complex by the hospital. That's by the courthouse. And it happened over there. No. I don't know the motive of what happened. All I know is that there was a fight earlier. And people started pulling out guns and started shooting. That's all I know. So far, 5 bystanders got shot and 2 got killed. I think those were the guys that were involved in the shooting, you know, firsthand. That's all I know so far. They didn't disclose any other information. I didn't want to ask the mother anything. I just wanted to be there and let her know, hey, even though I don't know you, I'm praying for you, and you can cry on me if you need to, and she did. And I don't know what made me do it, but I was looking at her and I saw her, she was in pain. I was like, I gotta help her somehow, so I was just like, excuse me, do you mind if I pray with you? Is that alright? I know you don't know me, but I want to help. And she just looked at me like, thank you so much. So her and her family and I prayed together, and we all cried, and I let her know, you know, they're going to catch this bastard that did this, and justice will be served eventually, you know. And that seemed to have meant everything to her, so I mean, hopefully they do catch him. He's probably gonna get charged pretty big.
Because this is one blade from Philips Norelco.
Probably with murder. Definitely not manslaughter. Full on murder.
Innovation in you.
It was probably. I think it was done in cold blood. I don't know what started the fight, what triggered everybody, but there was a huge fight that day, earlier on, in between the 2 parties, and everyone just went crazy and started shooting. So, I don't know any other names of the families. All I know is the one. And that's it.
Sometimes we imagine things far
So,
worse
so
than
it's been a pretty freaking crazy day, to say the least. I haven't had any sleep since. Probably think I'm not gonna get any sleep.
You're good to go.
See, nothing to be afraid of at all.
I didn't get seen. I just went home. I'm like, enough of this shit. I'm ready to go home. I can come back. You know, this is too much.
He's got secrets.
Way too much. And it was very overwhelming seeing all of that. It's something that you can't describe, you know, unless you see it for yourself, which I hope none of you do. Because it is very, very horrifying to see somebody like that. And yeah, I'm trying to get it out of my head, but it's not getting out of my head. But, you know, stuff happens in life that you can't control. And all you can do is live each day as if it was your last. Enjoy others' company, because you never know what might happen. You know, it's proven. All it takes is 1 minute of stupidity, and that could be it. So it's important to cherish each other, cherish the time that you have, and be careful of what you do. You know, one simple thing can cause somebody to get triggered and just go crazy. And you never know with people nowadays. You know, people are going nuts, and people are shooting each other a lot more. And be smart about your confrontation, as shown. You know, I mean, one simple argument could lead to shootings. Not too good, Bauer. I was at the hospital, and there was a shooting down the road, and I saw 2 of the victims that got brought in. One had the side of his head blown off. The other one had his chest blown out. Both dead. We were on lockdown for 6 hours because they couldn't find the son of a bitch that did it. So I'm still really kind of shaken up about that.
But you said that you'd be...
Listen to me. Do you understand how much strength it gives me? No one
Yeah.
can survive.
It's a hard job.
Just tell the truth to people.
It's alright. It's something I'm not used to. And it's... I'm shaken up. I'm pretty shaken up. But I'll be fine. I just wish there was something I can do for the family, but... I wanted to work as a doctor, but after that, I don't think I can do it. I've been listening to a little bit of music and stuff.
This will be the last time I address you. As you know, catastrophe has struck our nation, has struck the world. I wish I could tell you.
I didn't even get seen.
We cannot.
I left. I mean,
None of us are strangers.
I couldn't stay there anymore. I was like, can you take out my IV, please? I want to go home. I'm done with this. I just want to get out of here, you know. My stomach pain can wait. I just want to go home. Kind of forget this ever happened, you know. I wanted to be either a neurologist or cardiovascular surgeon, but I couldn't deal with if people passed away. I get too attached to people, and after what happened today, no. That was literally the most horrifying thing I've ever seen.
Just about to take off, but the dad didn't let. And can you still fly that thing, huh? Sure, boss. But I need co-pilot. Yeah.
What are the pilot?
No, I'm not. I'm not. Yes, he is. Great pilot. Let's go.
Well, it got started over a fight that happened earlier that day, and one of them, I guess, pulled a gun and just started shooting. 5 bystanders got shot, but they were alright, but 2 died. I saw both of the victims.
Wow, that's a big plane.
You see it every day. Couldn't do it. Could not do it. I mean, it wakes you up. I mean, it really wakes you up. You know, makes you think.
Las Vegas Auto Show. We have VIP tickets.
Ah,
That's fantastic. Let's go. Check the main bus for Hudson.
nice.
What? Okay. I'm trying. Okay, I'm trying.
Listen, you won't.
Towers are acting up. What the hell are you doing? Shut down immediately. I said go up. You push shoulders down at once, okay? Okay. Go up.
I think I'm gonna smoke a little bit of my tobacco because I need a cigarette right now. That's how you have to look at it. It's hard at first, though. I mean, but definitely. There's always a positive somewhere, a blessing in disguise somewhere. Thank you. It's 2012. The one where, oh, excuse me. Sorry, I haven't had any sleep. I don't think I can go to sleep. It's 2012, about the end of the world. Did you get my beer? I got a beer. Ah, thank you. I love you. Can I have a cigarette, please? My mom got me a beer. She's, oh my god. You're awesome. Thank you. I don't normally drink this early either. I just... You got me my own pack of cigarettes? Well, I got one. I'm gonna drink it, even though it's 10:44 in the morning. I don't care. My nerves need it. Oh my gosh. When I was there and the victim's mom was there, I asked her, I said, excuse me, I know you don't know me, but do you mind if I pray with you and stuff? And she's like, yeah, sure, come on. And I just prayed with her, I cried with her. Just wish there was something else I can do. It was hard seeing her get upset like that, because I know what it's like to lose somebody. And I just wanted to do more, and I got mad because, you know, the guy's still out there. I guess I did all I could do. I couldn't see her like that and not do it. I couldn't do that. I just wanted to be there for her. Even though I don't know her. Just something inside me just wanted to do that so bad. It's starting to shake. It's the helpless feeling that I can't stand the most when you're in that situation. And you see somebody like that and you know that there's nothing you can do for that person and you just see him suffering and in pain. That's what got to me the most. It will. We're still here. We're still here. I mean, it could have been a lot worse. The guy could have come down the hospital and shot up the place. So, I mean, I'm thankful. Because, you know, we were going to be outside and something told me to, you know, go this place and go in there. And I did.
Get your anonymous online quote with low payments now.
If you don't see our smiling faces, you're on the wrong
So it could have been a lot worse.
Would you look at her?
Our mini old El Paso taco boats growing up so fast.
Hey, sweetie, chicken or beef?
Dad.
I just hope that they catch the guy responsible for this.
Chicken or beets?
Good save.
Anything
I mean-
that was an old El Paso.
It's horrendous.
It's time to unswaddle and set your baby free. With our moving baby system, Huggies Little Movers are made to move. And now they're the #1 trusted diaper.
Is there any more money?
When we moved, we didn't have anything, so we used OfferUp.
Can I go get another beer?
Where you can find awesome things people nearby are selling. It was a great
Well, let
way
me
to
jump it.
and get to know our new city.
Now we have furniture and...
Can you jump it for me?
OfferUp is free to use. Find
Mom,
anything you want
please.
nearby.
Thanks to you, Ace was recognized with its 11th straight JD Power Award for customer satisfaction.
To say thanks, we're giving you 20% off throughout the store.
And as always, the help is free.
Save 20% on
I'm gonna go to the store.
Place with the helpful hardware, folks.
2 bedrooms?
Well, I'm home at least, right? I just wish there was something more I can do for her, though.
Introducing McDonald's new $1, $2, $3.
Hi.
Oddly, my office is full of kleptos meal, please.
No.
I mean, it's really got to me. What I saw last night really got to me, and I'm still fucking shaken up.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Paul.
Build whatever meal you want with favorites on McDonald's new $1, $2, $3 menu.
It was pretty bad what I saw.
Manolo, so cold for me.
It's dry.
Your scalp might get
I feel so bad for the victim's mother.
It nourishes the scalp and keeps you up to 100% flake-free. Head and Shoulders Dry Scalp Care.
I'm starting to cry.
I tried a million things to get
I mean, it could have been prevented.
Then I tried Differin Gel. It has a retinoid that's so amazing at clearing your acne.
People chose to be stupid, and look at where it ended them up.
Do things different.
Dear January, we're sorry. We've made you all diets.
I mean, I know I didn't know him.
The thing is, food
But,
isn't a resolution. It's fuel
you know.
for our resolutions. Fuel to power us. Made for us. It's whole grains, fruit and iron, protein.
I'm not heartless. If I see somebody in pain, I'm going to go over to you. And I'm going to try to help you the best I can. You know, if they let me.
You're a beginning. Special K.
I guess I'm too sensitive, I think. I don't know. I just really felt the urge to go over to her.
Hey, look.
Just comfort her the best I could.
We were supposed to get it next year, but then he canceled it because of the ships.
That's all I could do, I guess.
How many cars does your family have? My mom's boyfriend has a Porsche.
I think I'm gonna go to the store, you guys. Get some more beverages here. I need them.
I was just like that at her age. They made me feel safe. So, how did you meet Dr. Silverman? As you can see, not the same way you did. My boyfriend asked me to get them done. But he's not your husband? Oh, no, we're not married. I can't believe it.
I'm gonna go see if my car will start. Trying to hook up jumper cables in my car. I've never done before, so this should be interesting. Very interesting to say the least. I don't know if I'm gonna do it right, but hey, gotta learn, right? Any hoozle. I'm gonna pop the hood and see if my baby will start on me. Come on, sweetheart. Oh, she's dead. Alright. I need help getting the hood open. That's funny, right? I need to put this phone on the charger too, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this for now, but I'll be back in a little bit. I'm gonna go to the store. So I'll see you guys later.
Jackson